We are back with the lovely Ruth Michel Dupoux. So, Ruth, do you design for men or is this only women?
Yes, I design for men. Actually, I have a collection for men, but I'm just waiting a little bit on the back, before to let it go. I want to establish first for the women, but I do special order for men.
What is the name of the collection? Can you share?
Panic, panic,
Paris?
panic.
Panic? Pa- How you spell this, Ruth?
Panic. Panic.
Why panic? I mean, I like it. It seems dramatic, but why panic?
You know, I okay. I'm gonna have to start telling you what style I really like in guy first because my brain my main brain is gonna be more about how do you call it I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Blazer.
Blazer.
Yeah, it's gonna be more about blazer because even though for me it's very elegant seeing a guy with a blazer. I'm not talking about very all the smoking and everything, but you can have a jeans and you have a t-shirt with a V-neck and you have a blazer on it. For me, it's elegant and sexy. That's me. That's the way I say it.
I
And
hear
I
that.
think you're ready for everything, and at the same time, you're very casual, but you're not too relaxed too much. So it's like you just in the beginning, you know,
Ruth,
in the middle.
when someone looks at your designs, what are two words you hope to hear them say?
Wow, I like it. That's it. I'm not even asking for love. I said I like it. That's it. It looks good on me. Wow.
How much of you, Ruth, the person, how much of you goes into your designs?
How much of me?
Yeah, yeah. Your
Oh my
personality,
God.
yeah. How much of you?
Okay. When you see a design of lady of creation, you see me. So if someone can read, you're gonna see me. That's it. Being a woman, being different, growing up without my dad, even though he's with me now, but before, when I was a little guy, you didn't know him, my grandfather raised me, you understand? And I remember I used to call my grandfather daddy, daddy, and one day my auntie and the sister of my grandfather, she told me, you silly, I said, why? He said, how could the grandfather can be your dad? Like, I was 6 years old, I was like, what? It's not my dad? you know? And she said, no, he's the dad of your mom. He cannot be your dad. Like, oh. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went to my granddaddy and I said, Daddy, you're not my dad? And he was like, who told you that? And I said, I want you to tell me that. And he was so mad. But that's the day, he wasn't my dad. And I was calling him dad all the time. So and that day was something else. But I still love him, I still miss him. He's and all.
According
Yeah,
ac-
but
according to your definition of success, are you successful?
not yet.
Not
But
yet.
I'm on my way.
Let me ask you this. Let me try this. You've traveled all over the place. If
Mm-hmm.
you could choose a place to relax with a favorite book, with your favorite music, and your favorite drink, where would this place be? What will you be drinking? What music will you be listening to? And what will you be reading?
Actually, I'm gonna tell you. I think I'll be in country. It's gonna be okay. I love the sea. I love being by the sea. This is my best thing ever. Being by the sea, sitting there and drinking something like you say. What will be my best drink? Actually, I don't really drink alcohol, but I do love a beautiful, a good rosé wine. You know, and I can sometimes the sangria they do with white wine or red wine. You put fruit inside of the wine. I love that. So I could put like those rosé and I put some fruit inside and I stay there on the beach.
What
That
music will you be listening to?
music it will be like I love Spanish music actually. It will be a balada, you know, different combination of baladas music, Spanish music, slow music Spanish. I love that.
And
So
what
that's
and where would this place be? You say by the sea, but which
can
country?
be any
Where?
it can be anywhere. I'm not gonna say. It can be anywhere
Anywhere.
because one, I'm not gonna say it can be anywhere
Anywhere.
because once I have this, I'm okay anywhere
So,
because I think for that
so
I can speak because what I think. Okay, for that diversity that I have in myself, and sometimes even though I've been raised and born in Haiti, sometimes I don't feel that. Sometimes, not all the time, that it's really my place. I don't fit there exactly because I'm kind of different. I think differently. I see things differently. So it's not. But
how
this is my place.
how are you inspired?
What inspired me?
Yes.
Anything,
Yeah.
anything. I can smell something, I've been inspired. I can just looking at something on the street. Oh, I like that color, or maybe a combination of the sun, of a tree inspire me. Or I'm looking at the beach, or anything, anything. And I can stay like that watching TV, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have an idea, and I go back to my home and I draw it, whatever.
What is the best piece of work or collection you are most proud of?
My last collection.
No, I don't know. I mean, what piece of work or collection are you most proud of?
My last collection, the one I just presented in New York in the Boho Hall, is named Queen. The Queen. That's the collection. I
Hmm.
think the red one is I'm really proud of it. I love that pieces, and I don't know. I really like it. And the golden flower, I love her yellow. It's very big, and the girl. Everybody loves that dress anyway. I have a lot of order in that dress.
Um, is there a place where people can see your collection?
Yes, they can go to my website, ladylcreation.com, so they will see everything there in my last collection.
LadyRCreations.com.
Mm.
Mm. Tell me about your career turning point. When did it happen for you?
My what?
A career turning point.
It was in 2013, like I told you, and I was working with a company at the time doing marketing for ice cream company, and I put a friend in that company, and she betrayed me, and after that hurts me a lot, and one day but I also had a store in Haiti at the time, so it wasn't a problem, and because I'm always in different business at the same time, and I have a friend, she was going to do a fashion show and she didn't invite me. And I was so surprised. I said, why didn't you invite me? Because, I do, sometimes you buy things for me, like accessories, but I do accessories also like that, you know. And I said to her, why didn't you invite me in that? And she said, but you're not a fashion designer. I said, really? What I do is not fashion? She said, no. I said, okay, but what I do then? What you do is just, what's the name? It's like, designing is not fashion. It's just something like that. She said, you don't have what it takes to be a fashion designer. I said, excuse me? She said, yeah, you don't have what it takes to be a fashion designer. I said, okay. How much is your show? You know what? Almost the fee to be part of the show. I said, okay, fine. I'm gonna be part. Oh, what you gonna print? This is not your business. I can print out a piece of paper if I wanted to. This is my name. It's not gonna be your name. So don't worry. It's okay. Like you said, I don't have, I'm not, I don't have the material to be a fashion designer, so don't be afraid. It's gonna be easy money, so don't worry. And
And what happened?
I pay her, and after that, I prepare my collection in 2 weeks. My first collection, I had 17 pieces actually, and I present the show, and it was amazing. People was shocked and stuff, and nobody knew that I was, because all my friends knew I was in marketing, I was in other things, but they never knew that I was in fashion. So there was a, really, when did that happen? And I present my first collection, and that girl was so mean. So I remember in the newspaper when they was talking about my collection, she didn't put my name. So I saw all the name of all the designers were in the show except mine. And I said, okay, no problem, we're fine. And after that, and she said to everybody that she not even in fashion, she never been in school for that. And I said, okay, me, if I have to go to school for fashion, I have to go in the best school ever for fashion. I'm not going in 80. 80, we don't have fashion school. So I went to and I applied in a school in Paris, and they accept me. And I went there, and this is where I am today.
In your line of work, you deal with all kinds of personalities and characters. How do you cope? How do you deal with those?
People around me,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes, even though you're trying to be nice at times, some people that just know how to get you, out of line. But before I had a very fast temper. But right now I said this is not worth it anymore. So I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I work. So I don't have to fight and make people understand. My action will show them. So I don't have to say anything else. Just when the person bother me too much, I'm gonna stop. But trying to explain you to understand me, no, you to understand me has to be me. If you cannot be me, so you cannot understand me. So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to make you understand. I'm just let it go. I just let
Well,
it.
let me ask you something. In your line of work, what is most challenging for you?
Um, in that area, it's not easy because let's see, me, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't party. Um, I have my principle, and I'm not gonna change for anybody, not to please, and I'm not gonna, those people. Even though you don't like someone and you're gonna act that you like it, I cannot. That's the reason I'm working very hard. And if I found some people who understand the fact that I don't want to sell myself, but I want to sell my product, I will be good. Because in this area, they said this is a very challenging area. This is very, I'm not going to say that word, but it's very um, crazy, if I want to say it like that. It's a crazy word. And if you have all your head, they're going to try to make you crazy. I understand that. So,
Mm.
so and I'm strong. Thanks God, I'm strong. So they're not gonna make me change.
I'm curious. Is there for you, um, how should I put it, a connection between your art, your work, and your freedom, and how would you describe that relationship?
I think I think my work is my freedom.
Yeah.
That's, I think that work, that career right now gives me the freedom I always want. When I was a little girl, I remember, I think I've been in Haiti 2 weeks ago. I went to Haiti, and I had a box with a lot of books and everything, and I see my journal, and I was reading it. And, oh my gosh! And I remember all the things I was doing, I was gonna say, and I see a lot of travel. I want to go there, I want to visit that, amazingly, I'm doing it right now. I never knew in that moment I didn't put that I'm gonna do it as a fashion designer. I just say that I want to visit those countries,
So
and it's amazing that I'm doing it
so
right now.
Ruth, the fashion shows, the lines, people excited about your designs and so on. Where you are today, what is
I
what is what is all what do all of these accomplishments tell you about yourself?
like
Tell you about yourself.
like I told you at the beginning, tell me that I can do everything I want if I'm ready to work hard to get it.
What
That's a talent.
happens? What happens those? What happens those days when you're tired? You don't feel like getting up and doing what you have to do. Who or what gets you out of that mindset?
Nobody, me, myself,
Yeah.
because
What makes you get
I,
up? What makes you get up?
I'm planning to have, I'm planning to have, I'm not gonna say that, but maybe I'm planning to have a family next year. So I want to do whatever I want to do this year, and after that, I can rest. So right now I don't have time to be tired. I have to go. I have to, wake up every morning, do my things, and make my shows going on and go. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. If you were to sit in front of me 5 years from now, telling me about your accomplishments,
I don't think I have
what
very happy
what
moment.
what would that conversation be like? What would you be telling me, Ruth?
I think I would say, you would say, oh my gosh, Ruth, you made it. And I would say, I told you.
Is that how? What are some things we will be seeing 5 years from now?
Because you're gonna see that this Abima is gonna be Queen of Victoria's Secret line, step by step like that. I'm gonna be this big competition. That's my goal. I will make it. And you're gonna see, lady out everywhere. We're gonna have our own fragrance. We're gonna have, like I said, lingerie, dresses for men. Because my company name is LL Creation. It's not Lady L Creation. Lady L Creation is just for the woman line. You understand? So that's the reason I can incorporate a men line. You understand? Because you would be very weird to have the Panic collection by Lady L. The guy will be okay. So it's gonna be by LL Creation. So
So
you're
the
gonna
L,
see
yeah, go ahead.
you're gonna see LL Creation in 5 years now. If God gives me life, even though if I'm dead in 2 years by now, I think I will accomplish a lot, and I will have people who's gonna take back and going further with my dreams. That's what I'm
When
expecting.
when did you realize that you were on the right track doing what it is you want to do?
Because I'm never complaining
You're never complaining.
about fashion. Never. It's amazing. Before that, I was working. I had many jobs. I was working in NGOs. I was working, with different companies doing marketing, radio, television. I, I was complaining all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh, this is too much. Oh my god, those people, they don't do that. I
Ruth,
don't.
with such a busy schedule, how do you find time to balance, or how do you balance um, work with leisure and family and friends?
Uh, lucky me, I don't have a lot of friends. Lucky me. The few friends I have, they understand me and they accept me the way I am. My family, the only problem is my dad. For him, he wants to see me at home, married, kids. That's what my dad wants. But he accepts right now that he cannot tell me what to do. So he said, okay, I'm going to pray for you. I said, thank you, Bobby. Keep praying for me.
Is your dad
And
watching the show tonight?
yes, he's watching it.
Okay,
It's
keep it
gonna,
up.
it's gonna be jealous because I see everything. I said, my mom, that I love you too, but you, my mom is different. He understands. He has to understand because I've been raised with her. She was there with me in everything, so he has to understand.
What do you know? What do you know now about business that you wish you knew when you first started?
I don't think I'm gonna say I wish to knew. Everything happen in your life or experience is gonna make you do better because nobody is just born and knows everything. Nobody, even though the most intelligent people who have higher score in school sometimes will make mistakes, and those mistakes help you today to be where you are. And I think I'm okay. That from what I learned from people around me, people who are trying to use me, people who stealing my moral, a lot of things, and that I make me better right now, prepare me to fight better with the circumstances. So I'm okay.
So, Ruth, your men collection. How?
Funny.
Yeah. When is that? When are you launching that?
Maybe in this I'm thinking doing it in December.
December. And within that collection, we'll see a lot of blazers and so on.
A lot of blazer, a lot of stuff for men. And like I told you, I love stuff, things, colorful stuff for men. You can have a neutral blazer and you have a colorful stuff. It's gonna be different.
Wh-
And
When will I be able to get a glimpse, Ruth? I'm hoping. I'm hoping one day. I'm hoping one day to wear one of your pieces.
you will. I
I will.
actually, you
I
will.
I will.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna surprise you that you will.
You're gonna surprise me. Wow. I'm looking forward to that. What would you say you've gotten wrong and you've gotten right so far in your career?
At the beginning, I was to relax. I think I didn't take it too seriously. You know, I think for me, I thought fashion was like the other career that I had before, like marketing and administration. But when I get to see that fashion is a crazy word, I was like, okay, wake up, because hey, people, they're gonna do anything to put you down. This is amazing. They're gonna use you. They're gonna break you. They're gonna say bad things about you just to put you down and make them look good. And I was like, okay, I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I remember last year, I'm going to give you an example. Last year, I have a friend, she's a designer also, but in Haiti. I'm not going to say the name. And we were supposed to go to Montreal Fashion Week because they invite us both. I mean, they invite me and they seems that they invite her too. So she didn't have the money to pay a flight to go to the show. And I remember I was in the salon and she was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going. I said, you know what? I'll pay it for you. So I paid a flight for her. I said, you give me the money back. For me, it was just, just borrow the money for her. And I buy the ticket for her. So we went to Montreal together. When I get there, and she didn't have the money to pay the participation fee, who was $1,000. She didn't have it at the time. And she was, 2 days I think before the shows. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna do the show because the lady said, I'm sorry, you have to pay. You have to pay. If you don't pay, you're not gonna be in. I said, oh, you're crazy. You wanna come in the show and you don't have money back. So at the end, 2 days before the show, when I see really she didn't have the money, so I called the lady and I said, I'm gonna ask you a favor. I already have my 1,000, but I'm gonna ask you to do something. I really want, because she came, here and she really wanted to be part of the show. Can you just split the 1,000, take 500 for me, 500 for her like a deposit, and after that you give me a receipt telling that I pay all my money, but for the accountability of your show, of your group, you're gonna see that she put 500 ahead and I put 500 in head. And when she go back to Haiti, she will send 1,000 for you, but you will give me a receipt for 1,000. She said, yeah, that sounds good. So like, you're gonna do that for her? I said, but yeah, she's my friend and she came here, she's not gonna go back without doing the show. It's not gonna be nice. And he said, oh wow, okay, I will do that. The day I finished to pay the money for her, she changed completely with me. Completely. She became so rude and I was like, oh my gosh. The day, I came with her. So the first day for her show, I helped her in everything. But the day on my show, she didn't help me. She went to help someone else. It's another designer from Haiti but who live in Montreal who helped me. That guy, he was my first really big international show. I was very scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was, oh my gosh, what I'm doing. And I was so stressed. And he came and said, you know what, Ruth, relax. Ruth, you don't have to do anything. You're the designer. We have helper. They're gonna steam the dress and everything. You don't know anything. This guy make me sit, bring me water. He's another designer. He bring me water, and then his name was, he's another designer. He bring me water, and then his name was Leroy. Il s'appelle Ralph Leroy. It's an amazing designer. So Ralph Leroy said, sit down. And I sit, and he did everything. He put my mothers in line. He put the dress on them. He said, okay, you go first. I was like, oh my gosh, he helped me. If it wasn't for him, my show would be a disaster because I was so stressed and I was so pissed off, you understand? Because I feel I've been used in that moment and I didn't take him clearly. He did everything and he said, you know what, calm down, you're going to find out in that industry. You don't think that people are your friends. They're not. They're just using you. That guy, that day, everywhere I go, I said, this guy is the best ever, You don't find out often other designers want to help you. This industry is crazy. I'm telling you.
What's his name?
Ralph Noir.
Black Noir.
Ralph.
Black Noir.
Ralph Noir. He has his own collection named Ralph Noir Collection. It's very good. That guy, that's the one who helped me. He was the one who helped me. That's it. When I went to Haiti, I was telling everybody because they made a paper for me when you're the newspaper, and I was talking about him. I said, I never seen something like that. He was the one I helped let me down. The one I paid for to be in that show let me down.
Okay.
But,
So In the chat room, Kara asked, "Do you mentor anyone?"
Yes, I have a show named Fashion and Upcycle that I do. And my first presentation was in Haiti. I made a seminary to find talent, find adolescent with the same talent that I had when I was younger. Or maybe if I had someone who teach me those things, I would be far away now, but anyway, it's okay. So, and I have that little girl, her name is Teresa. She's 16 for now, right now, and she's amazing. When I see her, she reminds me when I was that age, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to keep, every time she does something, she send it to me. What do you think? I said, I like it, so keep doing, keep working, because I wanted to invite her on the show in Miami, but they didn't give her the visa to come, so I'm waiting for her to have 18. It will be more easy for her. But
And Kara asked again, "What is your favorite thing to design?"
Dresses.
Dresses. All right. So, what are you most thankful for?
What?
What are you most thankful for?
I think I'm thankful for everything around me. You know, I'm healthy, thanks God. I'm not sick. I don't have any disease or whatever. Oh, yes, I am kind of a little problem. It's not really big that I cannot live with. And I have I, I have my dad who's still there for me, thanks God.
What
Even
what drives you nuts about being Ruth Michel Dupoux?
that people try to use me all the time.
And what fascinates you about Ruth Michel Dupoux?
That I'm a fighter. I don't give up.
Who or what is motivating you these days?
My show, because I have, like I told you, I have a team show named Fashion Not Secret.
Mm-hmm.
So we do fashion show worldwide. That's the only thing will take all my time right now. The next show we're gonna do is in Mexico. I'm opening an international platform for other designers over the world like me and artists and everything to share, to come to other countries and to share the vision of fashion like I did. Doesn't mean because they're Mexican they're not gonna love what a Cuban or Chinese or whatever they got. Fashion is universal. It's for everybody.
When are you most happy?
If I'm happy,
When are you most happy?
hmm, well,
Now?
I'm happy now.
Okay. If you had the chance to go back in time, what would you tell your 15-year-old self?
Don't believe in men. They're
What?
liar.
What?
Don't believe in men.
Don't believe in men. Really?
Yeah?
What are you most proud? Don't forget you'll be putting out a men's line and you need men to buy your clothing.
Well, even that's what you remember I told you I'm not hypocrite. I tell my mind, okay, yes, I'm gonna need men to buy my clothes, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie about it. Some men they lying all the time. They not
but,
true.
but,
Oh,
but have I ever let you down? Okay, good. So what are you most proud of?
um, I think it's that talent that I have right now. It's amazing for me to see how quick I can create a dress, or how quick I can put something, a small pieces and I transform it right away. Something everybody like that. I
What's
think that
what's next for Ruth?
next is Mexico. After that is Minnesota. After that is California.
Oh, I
Like that.
see. I see. New York is not on your radar, and
I think they invite me to New York Fashion Week in September, but I don't know yet. I didn't say yes yet.
I see.
I need to
And
say.
my last question to you:
Mhm.
what makes you laugh out loud?
um, it's different. Whatever. It's different the case. I have a good sense of humor, and I love people like that. But some people, they have sense of humor and they're insulting people. I don't want that. But I just, someone who's very relaxed, who can talk about everything, can make me laugh, And I'm kind of silly sometimes when I want to laugh, when I want to be happy. I think that could make me laugh. Like, by example, seeing you doing like that with your face.
Me?
Mhm.
You never see me do any face, Ruth. What are you saying? I'm the one who saw you do a lot of faces when setting you up the other night. What face have you
Yeah,
seen?
I was trying to make you laugh. You was,
Okay, well, you succeeded. Well, Ruth, thank you so much for coming
thank
on CWS Journeys. And I'm looking forward to that men's collection and for you to keep your promises. And private joke. Anyway, thank you so very much. You were wonderful and very informative, and I am very proud of you to see that from where you began and where you are, where you're going, and your plans for the next 5 years. Um, I wish you all the best of success, and thank
thank
you.
you so much.
Any parting words?
Yes, I want to say, if I want to say thank you, I want to say thank you to you first for inviting me here. And, sometimes when you have all those things inside of you, you're going to say, it cannot be only me. So I think it's not only me who's doing those things. And I had to have someone behind me. And that someone, or that, whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's God or my angel is always with me, guiding me, telling me, no, don't go there, this is bad. Or go there, this is good. And I think that's what people need to do. They need to listen. Follow the gods, listen to that voice who's talking to you, telling you what to do and not, and you will see things will be different.
Thank you.
And thank you for those people who's there watching me today. I know I'm very informal. I don't do things like other people. Maybe this is a different kind of interview, but that's me. With I cannot change who I am. So thank you so much, and see you soon.
Thanks, Ruth. And this is
Bye.
Selwyn Collins saying thank you for tuning in, and fear not what fear whispers to you. Fear your obedience to it. Good night.
Good night.
Au revoir, right?